Hi guys, welcome to Study Abroad Tips with EB Education Consult. Today I want to take you to one prominent city in Europe and the country of France, the city of Paris. Here, the Université Paris-Saclay offers enormous scholarship opportunities for students from all over the world, including students from Africa, to study for free. The scholarships are available to pursue programs at the undergraduate level, master's level, and also at the PhD levels. Before we take a closer look at the available scholarships offered by this university, let's start to learn something about the university's admission for international students. So when you come to the Université Paris-Saclay, you see admissions and then applying for undergraduate program, applying for master's program, applying for PhD, international students, scholarships and financial support, right? So since my target audience are international students, I would want us to start from here, okay? And for international students, you can always read more about what you need to do, whether you're going for full-time study or you want to carry out internship. There are always information prepared on the university website for you to familiarize yourself with. But let's see about applying for undergraduate and master's doctoral studies. So here, if you are going to apply for undergraduate programs, they have categories of foreign students, those who are in Europe but not French citizens. So you have to read more about where you belong. For example, application for first year of licensed undergraduate degree. You are a student who hold or will hold a French or European baccalaureate, BAc. Then yours will be here to read more and then choose a course. You're a foreign student from EU or European Union or European Economic country, or you are from Switzerland, Monaco or Andorra. You would have to read more from here and then probably select courses and apply from here. If you live in a country covered by Italy's and France program, you would read here. But again, mine people are usually, or my audience are usually here under this category. So you may want to read more about it and how you can apply to study undergraduate program over here. All right. I think in France most undergraduate studies are organized in French. So if you are from a French-speaking country in Africa, you have a higher chance of studying for free even in French. But if you are from Anglophone country, probably there are some undergraduate programs offered in English, but mostly the master's and postgraduate programs are in English. So you have a higher chance of not having to possess French language certificate or qualification. So let's consider again, let's come back to international student. And let's look at applying for master's program. Are you a foreign student who would like to apply for master's program at the university? Do you want to know how to apply to French university for the first time? It depends on your nationality, your country of residence, blah 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 blah. Again, let's see. I want to apply for first year master's degree program. I want to apply second year master's degree program. Here I think that it should be 2 years master's degree program and a 1 year master's degree program. So it's kind of direct translation, and it's giving such um, information. So foreign student falling under this, no, person with refugee status, work study program, yeah. So let's read a little bit more about the various master's program. My situation: I want to apply to the first year of master's degree among this list. M1 program. I am an European student. I am a country not falling under this platform inception. So first, let's see the program, the 1 year master's program that they have. So they have biodiversity, ecology, evolution masters, genomic informatics, and mathematics for health and environment. So just take good note. All the programs that are written in English are offered in English, and the programs that are written in French are offered in French. That just so you know exactly where you are heading. Okay, so these are 1 year master's degree programs. Let me head back to see the 2 years master's degree program. My situation, inception, but okay, so they've not listed the programs here anyway. My situation: I live in a country not falling under that. I live in the country under this. So let's see this one. Yeah, I was trying to access the other sites, but it's not been successful so far. So let's start from here. Choose your master's, choose your program. So let's see which programs are available. For example, offer students high quality courses which provide them with employment opportunities. They allow students to enhance their knowledge in numerous scientific and economic sector in the academia, blah blah blah. So for international students applying for a master's degree, depending on your situation, to register for one of our courses or for more information on the procedure, you go to this page. Let's see. I hope that yes. Okay. Yeah, again, it's the same. It's the same. It's the same. But this site is not allowing me to access detailed information. I can't go further. So, yeah, that's a little bit strange. But let's explore the courses that are available under the master's program. Hopefully, this will be still. Well, choose a course. Let's see. Okay, cool. So now let's see. English, yes. Let's say English. And we have 67 results. Let's see which programs they are. they have okay. To find out the master's program taught in English, please go to this page. Let's see. Okay, so for 1 year programs, they have the artificial intelligence, biomass engineering, bioeconomy, chemistry, international track, chemistry, the Erasmus Mundus, they have development of drug health. So all these study programs are available: international business, international track, electrical engineering, and all that. So all these are 1 year study programs. This master's may has specific fee, 6,000 euros for non-EU students. Yeah, the same with this one. The rest must have cheaper fees probably. And then we have the 2 years programs, advanced wireless communication systems. Again, some of the programs which are 1 year master's program are also featuring here. So it's important to go through and read more about the fundings available and all that. So let's see. I think I have specific interest in some programs. Let's see if there is any of them here. Let's say life science, infectious biology, and all that. Yeah, it's taking quite some time to load the page. I don't know what is the issue with these delays, so I would move on to available scholarships. In case I'm able to get this page back, I will come back to it and we can look at it. So here on this site you will find information about scholarships for international students and probably local students alike. So for international master's scholarship, you will read more information here, and let's see. Yeah, so the Bosses International Master's Scholarship is in English. Yeah, hope it does always. Yes. Yeah. So here they have the 2025-2026 scholarship, and you can see people from countries or citizens who have accessed this scholarship. And when you come, let me enlarge it a little bit to see. There is Kenya, there is Ghana, 2 people from Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. I think there is Nigeria also. Oh, no one from Nigeria yet, but Cameroon, yeah, 2 of them. Yeah, home universities of University Paris-Saclay International Scholarship winners. So you can read more and see that you really can also win the scholarship. So let's go to this academic year, 2025-2026 academic year, the opportunities and the options. Yeah, I'm sorry, but whilst this one load, let me quickly now go to this. So you see the program I selected. They accept 15 students, and it's instructed in English, and you have to check for admission and entry requirement, registration fee. You can find out more from here. You can schedule when you want to start semester 1, what you need to do, entry requirement, application period from 15th of January to 15th of April, and then you must have motivation letter or transcript, semester valid since school diploma, the application, certificate of English, curriculum vitae, and other supporting document, residential documents. If you are living outside of your home country, you need your resident permit and your passport to apply. If you are residing in your home country, your passport must be enough. Probably if you're Ghanaian too, you can add the Ghana card as part of the application document. Yeah, so let's see how much they charge for tuition. This contribution provide help, blah 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 blah, and it's 1,103 euros. A dozen university fees. Okay, for a course, you pay 250 euros. So probably depending on how many courses you are taking, you will determine how much to pay from the course. So I'm not going into details on this, but that's my interest is in the scholarships. So for this year, they are also offering a scholarship awarded to 1 to 2 years. So depending on the program you are studying, you may get a full scholarship for 1 year or for 2 years, and you must have been admitted to study at the Paris-Saclay University. The application procedure. So when you apply to the university, selected student will automatically receive an email with an internet link to the application form. So first you must apply to study at the university. Following that, you will receive notification to apply for the scholarship, and after you receive, if you're interested, you go ahead to do the application. Students wishing to apply for the scholarship must complete their scholarship application form online and must provide the names of two reference persons who can recommend them: training manager, teacher, internship supervisor, etc. The referees designated by the candidate will receive an email. So when you apply and you put the information, you must alert your referee to check their emails so that they can respond accordingly and on time. The scholarship application will be considered complete once recommendation forms have been completed and validated by the two referees. And then in partnership with the university or United Nations Refugee Agency and other institutions, they will decide the winners or at a given date. So incomplete or late application would automatically be rejected. Take note of that. Deadline for the selection of candidates by training manager, it's May 5th, and then after being selected, deadline for submitting scholarship application is May 9th. Closing date of the call will be 12 May. Announcement of the results will be by the end of June 2025. Identification of candidates. Admission to the master's degree at the university does not automatically give the right to apply for the international master's scholarship. Take note. And as we mentioned there, you must meet selection criteria before you receive automatic email to apply for the scholarship, this particular scholarship. So let's see the selection, the eligibility criteria. Students who meet the following cumulative conditions are eligible: be admitted to master's study, being a newcomer, be 30 years old or less or younger, but also they allow students of foreign nationality who are already in the French territory to for less than 1 year be able to apply for the program. A student of foreign nationality present in French territory for less than a year taking language training course can also apply. And that you are not eligible if you have enrolled in a French establishment during your study, but the exception is given to international students enrolled in French educational establishment abroad. Okay, students who have had an interruption of study of more than 3 consecutive years. So the non-traditional students, you finish study, you go work a little bit, and then you want to apply for again. Yeah. And then if you are receiving a stipend more than 600 euros per month, you will not be eligible for this. And they have selection criteria, selecting of winners, evaluation criteria, academic level, a personal project specific for candidate admitted to M2, the 2 years, which is a research-based, reasoned motivation for continuing with the thesis in the laboratory at Paris-Saclay University. So basically your research interest and why you think this research is important. Amount and payment of scholarship. The university would offer 10,000 per year towards living expenses, and this so it's something around 800 euros per month. Yeah, I think a maximum lump sum of 1,000 for travel and the visa cost will be also issued to the winning individuals. And the course monitoring and steady mobility, they will monitor your activities and all that, and if you do not keep a certain standard, the scholarship may be taken away from you. Internship in a research laboratory should preferably be carried out in one of the research laboratories of the Université Paris-Saclay. Outside of this framework, the student scholarship will be reduced or suspended. So take note of that. Internship in France outside of research laboratory of the university, for which the compensation will be greater than 1,000 per month, they would suspend your scholarship. So what it means is that if you would be offered internship program outside of the university, and this internship is paying you an amount which is more than 1,000 per month, then for that period the scholarship would be suspended. Internship abroad, whether paid or not, will result in suspension of scholarship. So take note of it. Again, they say they will announce the decision via email. So that is it about one of the scholarships. Let me quickly go back to other scholarships that are available for international students. AFL Excellence Scholarship. The scholarship program is to enable French higher education institutes attract top foreign students. So this is also for international students. Highly selective. The AFL Excellence Scholarship are only awarded to best students. So here it's merit based and it's based on your academic credentials. Usually, since they said it's competitive, I would say that if you have at least a second upper 3.3, 3.4 over 4.0 to a first class, you can compete in this scholarship. And it's so there was the 2025 which is closed, and that's not what we are interested in, but then you can read more about the previous offers. The eligibility criteria, it's for masters, all right, and engineering training in the following field: science and technology, biology and health, ecological transition, mathematics and digital, engineering sciences, human and social sciences, what we will say humanities and social science, history, French language and civilization, law, political science, economic management, etc. At the doctorate level or doctoral level, you should be of a foreign nationality, born after 1994, and you should be applying for a joint thesis in joint supervision or co-direction in the following field: science and technology, almost the same as what we have mentioned under the masters. Um, the duration of the scholarship will be 12 months maximum for um, registration in master 2-year master's program, 1-year master's program, and then 24 months maximum for 2-year master's program. I am very sure about this. There was an error somewhere. And then PhD, they expect it to last for 3 years, so they're giving up to 36 for no, sorry. So for some of the engineering program may last 36 months or 3 years, so you may apply for it here, or even for bachelor's program that lasts for 3 years. You can consider this. You can be considered for the scholarship up till this duration. The doctoral component up to 36 months. Again, of course. Yeah, and the scholarship duration of 6 to 18 months depending on the year of registration for all candidates, particularly those already working on their thesis. So depending on the stage of your PhD studies, they will give you within a certain period of month for a certain period of month. The scholarship amount at the doctoral level is 1,700 euros per month, and then for masters it's 1,181. How to apply? Check your eligibility by reading the campus France submission guide, and then you select your training. For the master's program, choose the program provided by the university search engine for masters, and check that this master's or engineering cycle is eligible for the EFIL scholarship. So you need to do some reading, and also for the doctoral component, you must have obtained or be in the process of obtaining joint supervision or co-direction. So you must have, even if you are studying elsewhere, you must have at least 2 supervisors interested in your research, and they are ready to supervise your work. You prepare the application file. The document must be translated into French or English. So if you are coming from English speaking, you are okay. If you are coming from French, you don't need any translation. But if you are coming from a French speaking country, you don't need any translation. But if you are coming outside of any of this country, any of these countries that use English or French, then you need a translation. What you need for the application for the master's: photocopy of your passport, curriculum vitae, transcript, document attesting to your excellence. So if you have received some awards, stuff, but they say they are optional. Higher education diploma, so your certificate, certificate of education for the year 2023-2024. If the candidate is currently a student. So if you have not completed, then you should show that you are still undergoing your studies and about to finish by the time the scholarship is offered. Language proficiency, depending on the program and in which language they are instructed. You can do this also by submitting a letter of reference. English proficiency letter from your previous university for Ghanaians and for some universities. If there is a similar arrangement in francophone countries, they can. Or if you have written TOEFL or IELTS for English, you can also submit the test scores. Letter of recommendation from academic and professional referee, maximum 3 letters. So you can get it from lecturers, academic, or your supervisor or manager or your employee at work. So, and then you have also a cover letter. It's like application letter why you should be considered for the program and the scholarship. Again, some of the documents are the same for masters under the doctoral component. So you must also, as additional, you must have the supervisors who are consenting to supervise your work. You must have you must plan your research schedule in terms of the cost and the date or timelines for each of the things you want to do. Once eligibility has been established, the complete application file will include additional documents, CV, transcript, cover letter, language certificate, just like the first one, a presentation of your thesis project. You can that's a proposal, assessment of thesis by the thesis directors, raising opinion of the director of the host laboratory at Paris-Saclay University, raising opinion of the director of the doctoral school of the university, and then another opinion, so like their evaluation score, and again what a CV of university professor, researcher, director in question. Okay, interesting. And then master's course again. Okay, for this is old, yeah. So, but then this is a yearly scholarship, so you can read more about the eligibility and the application processes in order to prepare yourself for subsequent opinions and apply subsequently. All right. So yeah, that is it for now, and there are also other financial aids that you may want to explore if you intend to study at the university, but that might be a subject of another day, and considering how slow. Yeah, so here they are saying they're providing over 2000 aids for people, and so you can read more about all the aids available, the requirement, and if you fall into any of the categories you can apply. Probably I can bring details on this one in my subsequent video, but for now I want to thank you for taking time to follow and for learning something that will benefit your study abroad journey, and I pray and hope that you will succeed in your endeavors to obtain scholarship to study. It's quite a transformative journey and a satisfying one, by all standards. So I wish you well and all the best.